What's up? Good morning. How is the mic sounding right now? Is it sounding good? I think it's sounding good. Oh, I got a little charger in the background. I got all kinds of shit. I still have not settled or really done much inquiring for an office space yet. Got to get on that. Lot to do. Good morning. Happy. Actually, you know what? I always catch myself doing that. It's very easy to say like happy Wednesday, happy Thursday. I gotta stop doing that. I've said this before. No more happy Thursdays. No more happy Wednesdays. No more happy no more happy than the day. That's too easy. That's just that. I got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Office space, unsurprising. Hook. Yep. Tens. What up? Let me know if I sound too loud, though. You know, that's the one thing I try not to do. And when I was like moving my mic, I could feel my finger turn something. So I just want to make sure it doesn't sound fucked up. You know what I mean? Poopy pants. Maeda Day. Interesting. Is it Happy Jack Leader Day? Can anybody tell me about this Jack Leader guy? Who the fuck is Jack Leader? I haven't been able to tune in much this week. You got anyone for golf? I do, Dill God. You can always check my Twitter. I post all my picks on there. I also, and I'm not being an asshole when I say this, you should never have to ask me what I'm on because it's always going to be tweeted. If it's not talked about, it was very brief, though. We didn't do much golf digging. I came up with it last night. Very fair. Remember, I'm not being an asshole. Or it's on my Action Network. Action Network, I do track golf bets. You can always follow me there. The DGen Weekly on Action Network or Twitter. I'm on Fleetwood. No Nuts. Tommy No Nuts Fleetwood. I'm on who else am I on? Homa. I'm going back to Homa. Probably going to regret it, but I'm going back to Homa. And then I took 2 long shots. My guy Sepp, I can't get enough. I'm going to donate all the $5,000 I won on Sepp. I'm going to give it all back on Sepp boy. And then I'm on one more long shot. Yep. I feel like I just saw someone say in the chat. That's right. Special K knows I'm on Denny. Cam Young into the drink. We like that. Thought about taking Homa. You know what I liked about Homa? I talked about this. I liked so I do listen to Pardon My Take. I don't listen to every episode. But I like listening to the interviews. And I really liked what I heard from Homa on Pardon My Take last week. I wish I heard it before the Masters. Not that he won or anything. He wasn't first round leader. But he's really loose. Homa's loose. I'm going to keep an eye on Homa. So I want to wager on Homa. Like him at 28-1. I mean, he played well. You know, you're not going to stop Scheffler. You're just not. I know Scheffler's in the field. That's why I didn't go crazy. I'm only in 1.5 units in this tournament. 4 outrights. That's it. A little bit more than 1.5 units, I think. Half a unit, 0.75 on Tommy. I actually went heavier on Tommy. I like Tommy. I I don't really know that he's necessarily a good links player. Typically, I would have bet Cam Young. I've had enough of Cam Young, but the FOMO will hit if Cam Young wins. It's going to hit hard. Yeah, he's a motherfucker. Harbortown is the first golf score I've ever played. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's in Hilton Head, right? Never been to Hilton Head. I just had 2 friends that were there. It looked lovely. Unk, I need to fuck the Bulls out of you this morning, dude. How can I say fuck the Bulls, man? Hey, what's the respect? Respect. Cam Young's a cuck. It was a bogey. Relax, Hovey. You should start every stream with "Sup, motherfuckers." Oh, I kind of like that. What's up, motherfuckers? I used to call every time I would call my friend. I used to be really chatty on the phone. There were 2 guys I would always talk to, not every day, but like every other day. We'd always just chat and shoot the shit. And I'd be like, "What's up, you fucking wanker?" I don't even really know what a wanker is. I think I was watching like Peaky Blinders or something. And I used to say it all the time. He hated it. He's like, "Dude, you got to stop saying that." And I was like, "All right, fine. Lock in, bozos. What's up, Avalanche.eth? Used to be? What are you talking about? What did I say? Used to be. What's up, Brock D? Better than a happy whatever day it is. Yeah, I know. British term for jerk off. Oh, you fucking wanker. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that. No more happy. No more happy fucking Thursday, happy Friday, happy this, happy that, happy. Everybody's doing that. I'm not trying to be like different or original to be cool. I'm really not. I just don't like always just it's so repetitive and redundant that you hear the same shit over and over. I just want you to hear something different. Maybe a little refreshing. A little refreshing. I haven't listened to the surgical stream in a couple days. I am tuning into BTL here and there. Just had a few things going on. Not incredibly busy, but a few things going on. Are people still asking Trent? Every single person that comes up asking how he's doing. Do people still do that? Used to be a chatter. You chat more than most of them. That's a good point. I am chatty. I don't have many strong suits in life. I don't have many strengths. I'm just very good at talking. I'm not even saying like I'm a good, I'm also a good listener. I'm good to just have like a conversation with at a bar. That's my strong suit. Yapped and DJ. That's right. I greet my best buddy on Causeway. What's up? Pickle sniffer. Well, that's an interesting one. I never heard that one before. Hovey, how scared of Joel are you? Be honest, please. Yeah, Hovey, please. I would love to know your thoughts. If you can put it in the Discord, or you can put it here. We're gonna have Fat Girls up. I can't have Hovey come up and talk to me about the Knicks. Well, actually, I take that back. I said I wouldn't have Hovey talk about the Knicks if the Magic were going to play them. Hovey, maybe I'll have you talk about the Knicks after a couple games in the series because I don't have time for it the rest of the week. I would be curious to hear your thoughts though. But I've got Fat Girls coming on today to talk NBA playoffs, and then we've got a short MLB slate. I want to talk to you about the Rays, maybe a couple player props. One more guy that I'm going back to. There's a guy on CNBC right now named Johnny Fine. Johnny Fine, Goldman Sachs head of trading. Johnny Fine fucks. Dude, Johnny Fine. Am I really bright right now, by the way? It's probably this light coming in on the window. I'm not a brain dead Knicks fan. No. I know you're not. That's why I would hear you out for sure. By the way, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Yeah. No, definitely not. You're not like fucking Special K over here with the Lions or any Detroit team. By the way, I've never met a Knicks fan I didn't like. Straight up. I like Knicks fans. I am trying to get this motherfucking Greg, moron, idiot, love him to death, best friend of mine, Greg, to be a Knicks fan. This guy has such a problem with commitment. He really does. I mean, he's married and he has a kid, so he didn't have that much of a problem. But I mean, when it comes to sports, this guy can't commit to anything. He's not really a fan of it. Like he likes, sports and betting, etc. But he's not like a fan of a team. Penguins, he's a pretty big Penguins and Steelers guy. But like he's lived in New York. He moved here before I did. Pick a fucking team, man. Everybody needs one team of the city that you live in. You do. You need one team. And I've tried to tell Greg, like, all right, you claim you were born in Pittsburgh. I don't really know that because I've been to Pittsburgh. Everybody I encountered in Pittsburgh was a bad motherfucker. Like they were just tough. They all look like they fuck when they shake your hand. They clamp it like this and you're like, ow. They all look like they know how to fucking change their own oil. And then I meet Greg in Florida, which is where I'm from. He claims he's from Pittsburgh. There's nothing blue collar about Greg. Love the guy to death, though. But he claims he's a Pittsburgh guy, Steelers guy. Fine. I've seen him root for the Penguins. I've seen him root for the Steelers. He's genuinely a Steelers fan. But he moves to New York before I do. He doesn't have any affiliation with a basketball team and nothing to a baseball team. Well, he says he's a Pirates fan too, but I don't think he can name two players. Pick the Knicks, dude. Pick the Knicks. What are you waiting for? I don't know. It's bothered me because I'd like for him to go all in on one of these teams. I was a Rangers fan. I am a Rangers fan. I pled my allegiance to teams in every other sport. I loved hockey. I never really fell in love with the team, though. Patrick Waugh got me into it. I love the Avalanche. When I play on the video games, I was always the Avalanche first. Thought I was going to like the Devils. Tried to like the Lightning. I really couldn't do it. And then I moved up to New York, and I've been a Rangers fan since. So, doing blow off a toilet seat in a dive bar isn't tough for you. That's a good counter. That is a good counter. He's risky. I don't know about tough though. Pittsburgh sucks. I don't know. I like Pittsburgh. I want to go back though. I'm a diehard Wisconsin sports fan, and the Minnesota Wild is a team I cheer for too. Very cool. Yeah, I dig that. People laugh at my teams because it's from every state I have lived in. The Bulldogs, the Braves, the Falcons, the Spurs. I get it. I wouldn't laugh at that. I get it. I think it's only right. If you live in a city, if you're fortunate enough to live in a city that has a sports team, you got to get behind them. I mean, when my wife and I were in Denver, we went to a fucking Rockies game. It was awesome. We were staying at a hotel downtown. You could literally walk to the stadium. Incredible. And it was a beautiful backdrop. And we said it. We were like, if we lived in Denver, we'd probably have Rockies season tickets. I don't care how bad they are. It's a fun thing to do. Caps, LeBron. Ew. Gross. Coors Field's amazing. It really is. Coors Field is awesome. Live near Toronto. I enjoy what a misery the Leafs are. That's very funny. Handsome duck. Yeah, we'll talk about NHL. By the way, if you're not already subscribed to the newsletter on the website, I'm going to get the NHL preview finalized and sent out tomorrow. I mean, you'll know all my thoughts if you tune in the stream, but if you want it in an email, there you go. Subscribe. It's free, and we'll send it out tomorrow. There's the link to the website. All right, let me tell Twitter. We are going to get going into the baseball slate. Just to go over our itinerary today, we're going to talk about the 5 baseball games. I want to dive in on some player props. I want to talk about the Rays. And I also need your guys' help. So me and my buddy Drew are gonna keep going with the Rays chatter. I need a name for this. You know what I mean? I need a name. It's not really necessarily a podcast, but like, I don't know, Rays something. You know, right now every time I do it, I just say Talking Rays. Can't be Talking Rays. It's got to be a good name. Anybody got a good idea for the name? Dude, yes, he is. Rays Boys. That's Ray Boys. That's funny. No, I can't do that. That's very funny though. Does your wife know about the incoming Igor Masterclass in this year's playoffs by any chance, Unc? No, there's no Igor Masterclass. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to jinx me. Don't do that. Yappin' Rays rap. Oh, I kind of like that. Rays yap. Yappin' Rays is pretty good. Stuck on. Don't show that to Greg. He'll actually love that. That's pretty fucking funny. Gay for the Rays. Gay can also mean happy. Don't cancel me. That's actually funny. The first suggestion that we got from Greg was gays for Rays. First round exit. What the fuck? First round exit? That's not funny. That's not funny. You're supposed to fucking come on the stream today too, and you're already chirping the Rays. Probably not going to send you a link. Maybe I'm going to stand you up. My bad. No, it's funny. Glaze in the Rays glaze. Glaze in the Rays? Rays glaze? Bring your Ray game? That's not bad. Wild card banner, not funny. Gaze for days with you and Greg is questionable. No, it's not Greg. It's with Drew. Glaze in the Rays is kind of funny. The Rays glaze. That's not bad. I don't know that does your average person know what glaze means? Like if you're glazing something? I feel like that's more of like a Fortnite fuck term. You know what I mean? Like if a 48-year-old sees the Rays glaze, are they going to be like, what the fuck does this mean? I do kind of like that, actually. That's pretty good. Good morning, Dave Martinez with a Subbank 12-month. Happy year anniversary of subbing to the Degenerate. I know I bitch and make a lot of L takes, but my favorite streamer by far. Thanks, DJ, man of the people. Wow, what a nice thing to say, Dave Martinez. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support and the kind words. It's nice to have kind words every now and then when you're getting fucking knifed and gutted on Twitter and from the chat. Batgirls and Special K. Thanks a lot. Rays and lays, not bad. I see where you're going with that. Lays as in like parlays or bets and everything, not bad. Greg's digs on the Rays are pretty funny. You got it. Oh, of course I admit they're funny. Absolutely. He knows I know they're funny. Do you know what? That's actually what my buddy Drew suggested. The Rays tank or in the Rays tank or something like that. The tank report. That's pretty good. W Dave M. Yep. 7 feet for Bird. Oh man. Special K's on Cam Young. Cornfields, good morning. Do we have any golf bets that you're how do we have a hype train already? Oh, Zach T with a sub bang. 16-monther. W Zach T. Cornfields, you got any golf bets? Chicken Shack parlay, Raisin Canes. That's copyright. Probably cease and desist there. Rangers winning the Stanley Cup. Don't jinx them. They're not winning the Stanley Cup. We got to get past the Capitals. I'm not overlooking the Capitals. The Capitals are motherfuckers. All right. Rays Glaze is the best. I kind of agree. I was like only Harmon. You love Harmon. You love him. What's good, Corn? Sunshine Swingers. That's not bad. I'm not here to follow the law, DJ. Fair enough. All right, let's tell Twitter that we're about to get into the what do I do here? If I go to channel, okay, copy. Let me go back here. Creator dashboard. Okay, real quick, got to be corp. Let's tell Twitter that we're rocking and rolling. Here we go. Chester liked it. Anybody that's watching on Twitter at Twitter Gang, tap in. YouTube. I know we get a couple YouTube viewers as well. Hold on. Getting ready to dive into the MLB slate today. First stop, Rays Angels. Randy has the day off. I'm going back to RTIS. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Tune in on Twitch. Oops. Tune in on Twitch here. All right. W Corp tweet. Bang. We're good. Okay. Let's get rocking and rolling. Good morning, everybody. I have the board up. Looks like we got 5 games today. We've got a couple at 1 o'clock. Ooh, we love that. We love a nice little day sweat. W Corp, everybody tuning in from their fucking cubicle right now. He got me a Honda Civic. W. Yeah, me as well. No, I didn't get a Honda Civic from it. Although in all actuality, when you kind of think about it, I think I won $2,500 or $3,000 on Harmon, that little fucker. And the first car my wife and I bought like 5 years ago or 6 years ago was a Nissan Versa for $3,000. Her brother got it for us at an auction, and I don't know why it was so cheap, but I will tell you this: there was some stuff on the ceiling. Somebody may have blown their brains out in it. Then we drove that car for like 2-3 years, and then fun fact, I sold it to Greg. All right, just need to finish -5. Always afternoon, always harder. Harmon Fleetwood about to tee. Why do you say the afternoon is always harder? Is that just because you think that the wind picks up and whatnot? Rock and roll counter at 1. Yep, Rays can get fucked blowing that game last night. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Red Tube Gang, what's up, AJ? Wow, what? Are you wowing the Nissan Versa take? Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, let's go. First game, Rays Angels. Before we talk about this game, let me just tell you, last night's loss really fucking sucked. Winds pick up, greens dry out and get faster, sand gets dry. Greens are firmer, weather more predictable. Got you. Wow, DJ Heartless, son of a bitch. R.I.P. Jimmy Butler. Hey. I already took that one on the chin. I love Jimmy Butler. All right. I love dogs. He's the dog of dog. I just thought he was maybe milking it a little bit. You know how they do sometimes. And so I made a tweet about it. Apparently that was not the case. So I apologize. Could have deleted it. Didn't delete it. Yes. Wait, is Pepe at Corp? What's up, Pandemic? Good to have you in here. Fit Fam. His underpoints was air. Yeah. Did he get in the jewels? No, I think he like fucking twisted his knee. I guess somebody fell on it. I didn't really see it, to be honest. I mean, I was watching. I didn't really see the actual injury at first. When I sent it, I was like, I think he just kind of fell and he's milking it. Maybe he wants a flagrant or something. Not the case. Okay. Last night's loss for the Rays was bad. Jose Soriano was fucking throwing like a one-hitter until God knows when. The Rays bats are really, really bad right now. They're really bad. Today's lineup came out. It's not good. But you know what? I said this in our Twitter group chat. I said, it's not the lineup that the Rays want, but it's the lineup that they need. Paredes is getting the day off, it looks like. Randy's getting the day off. Now, you have to give Paredes the day off, even though I feel like this is a really big win because you don't want to lose a series at home to the Angels. You just don't. You got to go 2-2 in this series. But you also need Paredes to not get fucking gassed because he is carrying us right now. You need him rested to sustain competitiveness in the lineup because everybody else's at bats right now are pathetic. Oh, Rosario's a dog. And Caballero. Shout out Ricky Palacios. But anyways, Randy's getting the day off and he needs a day off. Honestly, Randy might need a week off. Randy probably needs a little wellness check. But we've got a lineup in there right now of what do you call them? Like schoolyard guys. You know, like you just go. You need some dudes to pick up in a game. You need some bodies. Hey, you get over here. I don't know what's going to happen today. We've got Griffin Canning pitching. He's 0-2 with a 9.8 ERA. That's not good. And we've got Ryan Pepe out going 1-2. He's got a 5.4 ERA. But I will tell you this. I'm a Pepe out guy. Ryan Pepe, at 26 years old, we got him from the Dodgers in the Tyler Glasnow trade. He pitched 5 innings against the Giants, gave up 5 hits, 4 earned. Not great. 2 home runs. Not great. Only 1 walk, 6 Ks. Before that in Colorado, 6 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs, 11 Ks. You'll love to see that. Granted, the Rockies are dog shit, but it's still Coors Field. And then his first game was against the Rangers, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 earned runs. Not ideal. But Pepe, it's just getting started. And I think the wave is forming for Pepe. And you know what I want to do? I've never surfed. I've always said I would like to do 3 things. Know how to skateboard, know how to play an instrument, know how to surf. If I could do all that, that'd be very cool. But I want to surf the Ryan Pepe wave that's forming. Does anybody want to join? That's what I want to know. I'm on Canning under outs. GG's. Oh, boy. Can the fucking Rays stop playing the Angels? I mean, dude, isn't it insane, Stanley? It's insane. He pump faked for a foul and got knee-to-knee contact. Yeah, that sucks. MCL. Yeah, not good. That's what Peapot? Are you sure? You're saying it's Peapot? I think it's Pepiot. Yes, Budman. 2 things I'm doing today. I'm going back to Curtis Mead one more time. I actually should check Pickett because I like what they do and they show you what players you bet, like what Trent did with Anthony Davis. By the way, it's unbelievable that Trent is 0 for 25 betting on Anthony Davis and he's lost like 18,000. I don't know how this guy has any money. It's unbelievable. But anyways, it's not the point. The point is I'd like to see how much I'm only betting like $10, by the way, nothing significant, but I'm doing these little Curtis Mead parlays. I don't think I've hit one of them. You could say it's my fault. Ultimately, it's his fault. He got to hit the baseball. He's getting a good opportunity. Fuck his Peapot. I don't know what. I am not calling him Ryan Peapot. So, yeah, you can get fucked. Caballero stolen base moved up in order, so maybe he gets an extra AB. We'll need his manufacturing runs today with no Randy. I like that. Yep. Mead can't crank one on Grant and then send him down. Yep. Hashtag do. I am playing the do theory. And you know what? That's not something I usually advise, but I'm doing it. Yeah, I like Pepe Arquez. Here's the thing. You got to try to get in the mind of an athlete. All right. Got to try to get in the mind of an athlete. If I'm in the mind of an athlete, Pepiot is the real deal. Dodger fan here. Hey, what's up, Peck 310? I agree. And even Cam Is Money, who is a big Dodgers fan, said the same thing. He was sad to see Ryan Pepiot go. Now I'm fading Pepiot with duffels in my hands. Well, good luck. But here's what I got to say. If you get in the mind of an athlete, if you're Pepiot, here's what you're thinking. We're going into game 4 of this series. We're down 1-2. Okay? Down 1-2. You are missing some bats. Now, Randy's a big name, but he's not currently a big bat. But you're missing Paredes. So it's an interesting lineup. It's not one that you're overly confident in, right? You know, as the pitcher going into today for the Rays, you got a fucking deal. You got a deal. All right? Canning might have 10 Ks against that lineup. He might. Which player has failed their last 13 from just stolen base attempts? Dude, no way. There's somebody that's failed 13 out of 14. Say Pepiot one more time. Pepiot. So here's what I'm doing. I'm betting on Ryan Pepiot today. I am. I don't know if I want Case. Can anybody find out for me where do the Angels rank in terms of strikeouts? Maybe it is his case. I'm going to pull up DraftKings real quick. Maybe it is his case. I like the outs. I like the overpitching outs for Pepiot. And I'm going back to Curtis Mead. One more fucking time. One more time. If Mead can't get a hit today, the last time I was going to bet on Curtis Mead, I was going to lay it to get a hit. He was minus 230 or 220, and I didn't do it. Instead, I took the bases over 1.5 bases. He got one hit. He was 1 for 4. He had one hit for one single. Lost the bases, would have gotten the hit. I'm not. Post-interview, the Rays pitcher yesterday, yes, Fairbanks, he's a strange guy. He's a strange guy. It's not good that the closer. I've got my thoughts on Fairbanks, and I like the guy. He's very strange. That's okay. I'm good with strange people. You can see it in his eyes. He's got like Adam Gase eyes. But he seems like a good dude. But he's been groomed to be the closer and like the guy for a long time, and he's got to be more reliable than he's currently been. My biggest problem with closers is when they walk people. Pretty sure I saw that Fairbanks has walked 7 guys in 7 innings. That's not good. Mike Trout, first plate appearance, strikeout plus 200. Wow, I don't hate that. How about Trout? Most home runs and MVP. Got legs. We got fucking legs, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to share the screen. I've been hogging the screen for quite a while. It's been 30 minutes. Good morning. I see we got 72 in here on Twitch. If you're watching, make sure to hit that follow button. Smash that follow button. All right, I'm getting nice and geeked up right now. My wife is about to hop on a corp call, so I just got to keep the voice a little low. Real question: would you get a beer with Fairbanks? I'm not going to say no. Almost hold out par on 1, so he's going to bogey. He's going to bogey. They got to put on. I can't get distracted right now. Yes, after that interview. Yeah, I love the honesty. I love the honesty. With this ass like over and about. No, he was. Oh, hold the bird. Oh, par on 1. Got it. Thank you. Good morning, Al. Al and Hill Daddy. I always get confused sometimes. My Cavs versus your Magic round 1, brother. Good luck. Thank you. We'll talk to Fat Girls here in about 30 minutes. Let's go through the slate real quick. All right, here we go now. Fuck was that? Something just fell off my credenza. Okay, hold on one second. I'm getting the lines up here. I want to look at some props for the Rays game. Let's see what we got. Share screen. Fairbanks went to my high school. Used to be good. I mean, dude, he's got fucking potential. I thought he was going to be the guy. Okay. Pitcher props. Strikeouts thrown, 6.5. Jeez, that's a lot. Outs recorded. This is what I like. This is what I like right here. I like Pepiot outs recorded. To record a win, I don't really hate that. I don't hate that. I do think the Rays are going to win. Hits allowed, 4.5. Wow. Heavily juiced to the under, bro. Wow. 1.5 earned runs. Wow. Whoa. Holy freaking moly. First strikeout thrown? What? Oh, Pepe pitches first. Duh. Bro. They move down. Oh no. Yeah, I like that, Stanley. I like that. Okay. Last thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to move on. I promise. Let's talk about this game. By the way, I didn't even fucking set the stage for you for this game. How fucking stupid of me. All right, let's go late. I'm sorry. That's okay. I'm starting at 10:30 moving forward, guys. We're going to be board review is going to be starting earlier and ending earlier. Okay, we're going to be starting at 10:30. Probably going to wrap it up at noon latest. Caruso, DJ, and Klobanots. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Don't fuck with me, Phil. Phil's. Sorry, I always do that. Don't fuck with me. Is he seriously on the outs? No, don't, Budman. Don't do that. Don't do that. He's serious? Alex Cruz? No. No. Hold on. You fucking kidding me? No, dude. He's on Canning. He's on Canning under outs. Hold on. Oh, yeah, he would be on Jack Leader over strikeouts, huh? Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, bitch. The Rays have used 12 pitchers the last two games alone. Meaning their bullpen is exhausted. I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Tapiota's gone over 15 plus pitching outs in 3 of 3 starts so far, and he has 17 plus pitching outs 2 or 3 games, which means he has stretched out, and the Rays have pushed each of their last 2 starters over 100 pitches. Tapia using their bullpen like crazy, which means Pepiot has a good chance to go far in this game. Fuck. You know, I mean, he's not wrong, though. He's not wrong. But it just makes too much sense. You know what this tells me? I think I know something. I think I know something. This is what's going to happen. Josh Lau and rehab assignment to cheer you up. Seriously, dude. Huge. And Baz is throwing. Go from 158 to 143 on my offshore. Interesting. I wonder why that happened. Maybe they read fucking Caruso's thing and they're tailing. Or no, fading. I mean, sorry. All right. So here's the thing. In all seriousness, I have a thought. If you're the Angels, remember, get in the mind of the athlete. If you're the Angels and you know, I got a fucking corp text. Hold on. Let me get this corp text real quick. Okay. You said Rays first 5. Maybe, Tommy. Maybe. I think the Angels are going to be very patient. They want this guy to fucking throw. You got to be. I mean, you right? Ron Washington's a decent manager. They're going to be patient. You know what's going to happen as a result? They're probably going to get some walks. I think the Angels are going to get some walks. Let's go to pitcher props. I mean, dude, look at this. Ryan Pepiot, walks allowed over 1.5. Don't you think? He's gonna get a lot of 3-2 counts. Don't you think? Hit a shank. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh God. In all seriousness, this may just be a sleepy under game. Could be. How's the root beer? It's not root beer. It's iced coffee. But that actually does sound pretty good. Okay. First 5 over. I don't know what to think anymore, honestly. I don't know what to think anymore. But let's say it sets the stage for this game at least. The Rays were 142. Someone said they just saw on their offshore that money just hit the Angels. That's not good. 8.5 over minus 1.5. It looks like the Rays are pretty trendy today. Ticket split. Money on the under. All right, I'm going to move on from this game. We've talked about it long enough. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Curtis Mead. That's the last thing I'm going to say. Curtis Mead, batter props. I mean, he's in the lineup today. He has to get a fucking hit. He has to. Plus 800 for a home run. I'm not that ballsy. Curtis Mead to get a hit. Wow, Curtis Mead was minus 220 at one point in a different game, and he actually got a hit. So now he's minus 195. Let's see. Wow, he's got better odds than Caballero. Holy shit. What? Jose Siri over one half a hit? Jose Siri has to get one hit? Oh my God. Palacios, yep. Fun fact, Jack Leader struck me out 2 times in his college debut. First hit. Let's go to, what about total bases? Oh, he's at over half a base. All right, Curtis Mead to get hit. Curtis Mead to get hit. Minus 195. I'm just laying it. Plus 220 for an RBI. I don't hate that. First RBI, Curtis Mead. That's fun. Run scored. First run. These are so fun. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Over 1.5 plus 110. Yeah, that's a good way to take it. That's a good way to take 2 hits. I'm going to sprinkle on that. Last time for Curtis Mead, okay? Pepe out over walks. I've changed my mind. Pepe out. No, it's been mushed. Pepe out over walks. He's going to walk 2 people. That's what I think. Kind of think Budman is a bot mid-major. He might be. Friendly bot, though. I'm okay with that. We don't bot discriminate in here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go back to the board. Next game. Motherfucker, man. Like the Rangers yesterday. Didn't take him. Just put him in that parlay, which almost cashed. Under in the Orioles game. Mets minus 1.5. Rangers money line. And the stupid fucking Marlins. What am I doing putting the Marlins in a fucking parlay? Anyways, like the Rangers yesterday, shout out to anybody who got their unit back because I bet them 2 days ago and they didn't hit. They come through yesterday. The game also went over. That was an over nobody saw coming because it was Tariq Skubal on the mound. Scotty double bogey. You love to see that. Rays team total over. Canning has given up 4 runs in every start. Tommy, be careful. Be careful. The Rays bats are terrible. Not Buster, 1.5 strikeouts on board. Probably, yeah. I'm nothing Rays masterclass today. Curtis Mead to get hit minus 195. I'm laying it. You don't have to lay it. I know nobody likes juice. I'm laying it. And Pepiot's going to walk. I've changed my mind. I went in here coming to tell you Pepiot's going to pitch his ass off, which he probably still will. But the Angels are going to be very patient. I think they're going to probably walk a little bit. I do think that. George Kent. Who the fuck is that? Is that a country singer? Who's George Kent? Is he respected better? Rays first 5? I mean, I like it. The Rays should win the first 5. Pepe out over Canning, but their lineup is terrible. Let's move on. Kenta Maeda, minus 110 against Jack Leader. I don't know anything about this Jack Leader guy. Not a goddamn thing. Is this a rookie making his debut? What does the market have to say about this? Oh, money likes Jack Leader, huh? A little money on the over, too, 8.5. What do you guys think? You tell me. I don't know shit about this game. Clark Kent's father. What does that even mean? Morning, DGen. Team chat. We are 3-0 in footy after Madrid yesterday. Is East your clinches butt? Pau, team total under 1.5 at even money. Yeah, Yellow Bandana has been sharp as a motherfucker. Good on you, Yellow Bandana. Thanks for giving us 3 winners in soccer or football. Half or full unit on him to get a hit. Probably got to go full because it's so juicy. Lighter. It's Al's son making his debut. You guys, I don't know what you keep saying, like the Father, the Son, the fucking Holy Spirit, whatever. You hate the Tigers? Yes, it is. I will say he has heavy stuff that gets you in quick, so I'm backing him also. Skip. Everyone wants to get to the window on Leader's first start. All right. Also got the Mets at plus 120 yesterday. The Pirates scored first. So I'm going to see when I get there today. All right. I don't know what you're saying, Snacks. All right. Yeah, I got nothing in this game. Lighter. Oh, it's Jack Leiter. Is that what you're telling me? Not Leader? It's not Leader. Are we sure about that? Leiter? It's not Leader? We're sure about that. All right, fine. Fuck it. I'll take your word for it. Okay. Brennan Bernardino. You got to be kidding me. Brennan Bernardino. Bro. You will not find a person with more B's and N's and R's in his name. I've never seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 letters in this motherfucker's name, and it's made out of 4 letters. That's crazy. BREN. Brennan Bernardino. That's incredible. Al Leiter is his dad. You should remember him. No. Yandy Day? I hope so, man. They've got the weird name pitchers, including Cutter Crawford and Brian Bella. Yeah, I know. It is kind of interesting. But I will say this. Cookie Carrasco is not a guy I want to bet on. It's just not. Did the Red Sox win yesterday? Go Dino. That's another good one. Yep. Good job, AJ. They did. They did. After losing 10-7 and losing 6-0, they did win yesterday 2-0. Tanner Houck pitched his ass off. Good for him. This is an interesting one. Cookie Carrasco's own one with a 3.5 ERA. Oh, it says Cooper Criswell over here. So maybe Bernardino isn't fucking playing. Most underrated starting pitchers during the steroids area. Got it. Everyone knows that. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see what the line's doing. 9 is the total. Juice went from the over to the under. Interesting. A lot of bets, a lot of money on that under. I will tell you this. I'm in New York City, and I don't know what it's like in Boston right now. I know we have some Boston followers in here. I don't know if Corp Furl is in the chat right now. The weather might suck in the Northeast today. It might suck. It's cold and rainy and windy over here, and it fucking sucks. It sucks. I hate it. I'm over the fucking cold, rain, and wind. If I wanted to live in cold, rain, and wind, I'd live in fucking London or Seattle. I'm over it. Anyways, this is a tough series, man. Tough series. I got nothing. Have not been in a DJ stream in a hot minute. Let's cook. What's up, Michi Dark Oaks? Bullpen Day, there's opener. Got you. Thank you. Everyone on Costas yesterday. He has a much better matchup today. Only worries Carrasco may not go long. Undergo Mariah. Ooh, that sucks. Come back to Orlando and let's golf around. I will be back in Orlando no time soon. Total line movement is probably because Yoshida and Devers are both not playing. Interesante. Good note, Fuzzy. Thank you. DJen, love to see some heart out of you with that Mavs future. You're a fucking silly guy. This dude lives in NYC complaining about the cold. Dude, I'm over it. It's fucking mid-April. Actually, no. It's almost late April. I'm sick of 40-degree weather, fucking 20-mile-an-hour winds, and rain. Yeah. Top prospect, Al Leiter's son. Thank you, Tommy. Got that part. Speaking of ORD, did you order the... No. ORD. The fuck is ORD? You're lucky you can go back and forth from NY to Florida. I'm not that lucky. Everybody keeps saying you're lucky you can go back. I'm not that lucky. Keep in mind, the first time I went back, it was because my mother-in-law had pancreatic cancer. The second time, I stayed at my fucking parents' house. Not that lucky. Not you guys make it sound like or seem like I'm some fucking rich dude who's like living bi-coastal, like a Portnoy with a fucking mansion in Miami and then coming up to fucking Nantucket. It ain't lucky. It ain't lucky. But I get what you're saying. No ill will, suck it. I wish it was lucky. MCO, the Papa Roach collab. Very funny. No Magic playoff games for DJen? No. And get this. We're going to be boots on ground. You got a trust fund? Yeah, I wish. We got boots on ground in Detroit. Me, Steak, and 3 other guys. Maybe 4 other guys. Doesn't matter. Guess when the Magic home playoff games are? I'm a bit disappointed in you, though, DJ, because you did say my Rangers were not that good to win the Metro and have the season that your Rangers, Michi, get it right. It's our Rangers. I am a Rangers fan as well. And yes, I did say that. I didn't believe in the Rangers that much this year, and I'm glad to be wrong. W Inheritance. Yep. 2-house trust fund, baby, confirmed. That's right. I mean, weather-wise, not doom and oh yeah, I hear you. Sources are saying DJ inherited all of his units. I wish I had an inheritance like DJ. Yeah, no shit. Cap sweep. You fucking wish, bro. If you had an inheritance like me, you'd be sharing a fucking 1-bedroom apartment with your wife and your dog, 600 square feet, baby. Cash it. All right, let's get back to it, though. No more fucking around. We got Fat Girls coming on here in, I think, 10, 15 minutes. The Cubs and the Marlins. I don't really like getting involved with these games, but I got to say, is that line not low as fuck? Is that Miami line fishy? The joke's never going to get old, by the way. Oh, hold on 1 second. French toast sounds good. I got the quiche. Dude, French toast does sound good. Wow. Okay, sorry. Under Jack Day. Oh, if I have to hear Jack Ladder Day one more fucking time. Total at 8. Is that what's going on here? Total at 8 down to 7. It's got to be weather related, right? Got to be weather related. Oh, that's red. Ooh, 6%. Oh, we're not even going to talk about this game. Might not even happen. That game is red. Look up Jock on Florida Gators home run yesterday if you haven't seen it. Jack's getting rocked. New York is an expensive city to live in. W breaking news. I don't know why the books keep respecting Miami. I don't either. Son of a leader. God damn it. I got it. Okay. Last game of the day. Is that a lot of respect for the Giants or no? Is that a lot of respect? 170? This would be my square play. I mean, it is Logan Webb, though. Logan Webb's a dog. That is a lot of respect, right? 7.5 over juice coming down a little bit. 174 down. Money's hit. Oh, you're telling me money's hitting the fucking Diamondbacks? I gotta go Giants here. This is a classic. By the way, this is a classic Giants win like 2-1. I like the under too. Although maybe 8's a little high with Logan Webb on the mound. I like the Giants. The Giants. So the Giants, maybe it's square, maybe it's not. The Dodgers were my square play yesterday. They lost 2-0. When is the last time the Dodgers have been shut out at home, by the way? I'd like to know that. I'm going to go Giants. I think I'm going to go Giants run line. You go first 5 under? Yep. Up for 10 on square on prize pick seems high for a hitter's park. So Logan Webb is a dog at home is what you guys are saying, so it's not suspicious. D-backs seem to be everyone's favorite dog today. As a D-backs fan, we can't be trusted right now. Our bullpen is horrible. I'm taking the Giants. Yeah, I like the Giants. Maybe it's a contrarian over? How about this? How about a little double dip? Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not. I took the fucking Cubs in game 1 against the Diamondbacks. Thank you very much. You got to get square occasionally, though. Griffin Canning is also up for 2.5 run square, DGen. Is that good or bad, though? He's got a 9 ERA. Giants minus in the over. So square with the Giants, contrarian with the over. Make a nice little neutral sandwich. Love double dipping in games going 1-1. Yeah. Going to take your rates today, DGen. Good luck. Not Buster. Or Pops Giffen seems odd. Right. So why does 9 ERA? Yeah. Interesting. Well, to be fair, you can't put anything more than 2.5 for Logan Webb. The only reason I could say it makes sense for Canning is the Rays lineup. That would make sense. The Rays lineup is terrible. Higher earned runs because he'll pitch into the 7th. Oh, that's interesting. W knowledge. We're all here to learn. Book it with Prime with a sub bang. First time subbing. W book it with Prime. Thanks for the sub. Okay, I'm gonna recap it for you, and then I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna send fucking Fat Girls the link, and then we are gonna talk some NBA playoffs. I got some bets. I got some reads. I got some thoughts. Piss break fam. Where you at? Let me see what this motherfucker is. Fat Girls. Where you at? Lath. It's a cool name. There's the fucking StreamYard link. All right. I am all right. Holy Kobe White. Oh, dude, stupid ass bolts. I'm gonna go Pepe out over walks. I'm gonna go Curtis Mead hit. Curtis Mead mate to hit is my POD today. Maeda and Leiter, I got nothing. Got nothing in the Red Sox game. Nothing in the Cubs game. I think I'm gonna go Giants run line. the over, contrarian over, maybe. Contrarian over. Maybe I'll just go the over in this game. Had some luck with a contrarian over yesterday. Phillies, huh? Phillies. What was that? 7.5 down to 7. Over, bitch. Don't be soft. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't see a home pitcher that's minus 170 in their lineup. Team's ace, nonetheless. Oh, so you're saying that's not good. That's not good for Webby Web. All right. Maybe better luck. DJ, and you may have to do a series outcome again for one or two series in the NBA. The one you hit last time was electric, and those odds are insane. Oh, yeah. The exact results. That was my Mona Lisa. People forgot about that. Maybe I might need to remind them. I need to remind everybody. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to take a piss. Fat girls, come on in whenever you can. And then let's prep for the NBA. Let's see. Tonight. Oh, is this tonight? Oh, no, that's tomorrow night. We have the Bulls and the Heat. And then the Kings and the Pelicans. All right, I'm going to take a piss. I will be right back. Boom. Taking a piss. Be right back. Whoops. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let's get the music off. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Hold on. All right. Let's get the banner off. We're back. This man done went and got himself a pastry and coffee at this point. Why was that? Did I take a long time? That actually sounds really good, though. No, I don't have that. And I thought super commercials took forever. What the fuck? That wasn't a long time. Hold on. I got to respond to one corp text real quick. All right. So any thoughts on how to do that? Fuck. I don't even know. I can't answer that right now. All right. Let's dive in. I got Fat Girls. You ready to roll? Awesome. Good morning. How are you?
Morning. How are we doing?
Doing great. All right. So you're in Chicago.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think I knew this. Are you a Bulls fan?
Yes. I'll support them, but I'm not going to get hyped with what I saw last night.
No. But I mean, you've never really expressed that you were a Bull. I knew you were a Cubs fan, I think. Maybe even the Bears. But you're not really into the Bulls.
Am I supposed to get excited when you extend Vucevic? Like, you know where the organization's at. Like, what's there to be a fan about right now?
That's true. Well, I mean, I guess some people are just like blind diehards no matter what. So you're not that kind of fan, which is fine. I respect that. And being a Magic fan and knowing about Vucevic, he's a really hard guy to get excited about. Kobe White, yeah, I want some street cred for betting Kobe White Rookie of the Year 2 years ago because he's a fucking dog. Himmy Turner, yes, Bulls fans have been embarrassed for years now. I feel his pain.
Chewy will always talk his shit, but I think
go ahead.
I think Bulls fans last night wished what Kobe White did is what Zach LaVine would do for the past couple seasons he's been here because he looked fucking awesome last night.
So let me just ask you this real quick. I don't want to waste too much time talking about the Bulls, but they clearly got better without Zach LaVine, right?
100%, because that's where Kobe White came into his own. Like, if Zach LaVine was still playing, he would not be doing what he's doing. He looks phenomenal. He looks awesome.
Got it. So, and I don't watch a lot of Bulls, but what I would compare it to a little bit, I was never a huge Carmelo Anthony guy. Like when he was on individually as a basketball player, he was incredible. I'm not taking away the talent or anything, but I never really thought he made his team much better. And so in a way, like you see the superstar talent with Zach LaVine, but I guess it's being exposed that maybe wasn't the kind of player that made his team better. And now comes in a guy like Kobe White that maybe is a little bit more facilitator and brings out the best of the team. Is that kind of accurate?
Yeah, especially because when Kobe White was at North Carolina, a lot of Bulls fans were excited because he was the guy that we needed that was going to facilitate and get to the rim. And it's just kind of hard to quantify because clearly LaVine and DeMar don't complement each other well. It's kind of something we've seen. So that experiment's over. So Kobe White's looked good filling his role.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I've got about 30 minutes. Do you as well?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So I want to talk playoffs. And I know we've got some playing games tomorrow, and I out of curiosity, I guess, if you care to, because your Bulls are playing, they are playing the Heat at 7:00 is the first game, and the Kings are playing the Pelicans. Before we dive all the way into the playoff series that are set and some odds and maybe some bets, do you have any strong reads in either of those games?
I'm probably going to take the Heat tomorrow, probably.
With no Jimmy.
With no Jimmy. I think the Heat last night kind of shot themselves in the foot. And what I mean by that, it was kind of got to a point where you realize that Jimmy clearly wasn't healthy and they chose to keep him on the court. So you're kind of playing like four-man basketball, right? Like Jimmy's just corner sitting. And what I think is interesting about this is that the Bulls were laying 3.5 to the Heat, and the Heat are favored now. The Heat don't get much line respect. So I think the fact that they're favored at home kind of tells you how this game is going to go.
Interesting.
That's just my take on it. Like, the Kobe White's not going to drop 40 again, respectfully. I love him. He'll probably go for like 20, but the Bulls scoring 130 points is very rare. And now you have a Heat team back against the wall with their exposure. So good luck with that.
Yeah, I do. I have to say, I thought about getting down on that game last night, and I probably would have gone Hawks, to be honest with you. And, I never do this. I never fade Trent, but I saw that he put 5 units on the Bulls, and that was almost enough for me. And it was more so because I just fucking hate the Bulls, but I hate the old Bulls. I don't hate the new Bulls with the no Zach LaVine Bulls. So I have to remember that. And that's what kept me from putting any units fading them. The Hawks are kind of pathetic. I don't really know what to think about Trae Young and everything, but it's just kind of funny. Bill Simmons' favorite bet going into the offseason was the Hawks win total over, which did not get there. It's just funny how many people kind of fall in love with that team and Trae Young, and they're just not working out. So I think the Bulls scoring that many points, like you said, I think that was more to do about the Hawks than the Bulls. So I would have to imagine the Heat are going to give them their best effort at home with no Jimmy. So maybe a Bulls team total under would be a cheeky look on my end.
Yeah.
Any brief thoughts on the Pelicans and Kings?
I'd be lying if I was to say the Kings look like the easiest bet on the board. I don't even know what tomorrow's board is going to look like. They look like the easiest bet on the board, but I'm done with the Pelicans. I think Willie Green is like the Josh McDaniels of basketball. Like, that guy just sucks. He has no idea how to coach a team, and I'm going to stand by that. I don't want to bet on that guy.
Okay. All right, respect, fair enough. Okay, let's talk some series. So easy, you were on with easy money. Although I don't know if did you guys talk NBA or did you just talk UFC?
We recapped UFC for a little bit and we talked NBA.
You talked NBA as well. All right, so they're going to be on tomorrow morning. You couldn't be on with them tomorrow morning, so I want to have you on today. So I don't know if you guys have already touched on any of these. If you did, I didn't really hear much about it. I think there were. I was listening for a little bit actually, but I think that you were talking about the Cavs and the Magic, and that's the first series I want to start with. My Magic, our Magic, and you were saying you like the way the Magic match up with the Cavs. I am nervous about the Cavs' size with why am I blanking on his name? Who's the guy with the headband that used to be on the Nets?
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. I was going to say Dwayne Jarrett. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. And right now, so the Cavs are a minus 195 favorite against the Magic. You like Orlando's chances in this series, and you promise you're not just saying that to make us feel better.
Not at all. No,
Okay.
I'm the last guy that's going to make you feel like, oh yeah, let's go. Like I'm not going to give you I'm not going to misguide you and give you fake energy. But
Okay.
what I will say, I was kind of shocked to read the chat and not many people like the Magic. I don't know what it is, but with that being said, the big four for Cleveland: Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. They've only played 6 games together since the beginning of March. They're 3-3 straight up in those games. I think that's going to go a long way with them in this series. Like you have this big four that haven't played a lot of minutes together, haven't had a lot of runs since the beginning of the season. That's going to go a long way. And people can still disagree with me. I still think they match up really well with them. Like the thing is with this series too is you can go to the series on the right where like I think you would be shocked if the Timberwolves 1-5. I think you would be shocked if the Clippers 1-5. But like if the Magic 1-5, 6 or 7, or the Cavs 1-5, 6 or 7, I don't think I would be surprised. This series has so many different outcomes. I wouldn't be surprised if the Magic won.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I love to hear it. I'm a little bit nervous. The one thing you did say and have said for I think since the Magic started to find some success. Sorry, my coffee's leaking and I don't want it to ruin the table. Is that the Magic are a year away, and I don't disagree with you. I obviously I hammered their win total over. They are a team that really enjoys each other and they like playing together. A lot of camaraderie, and I love that. A team that likes each other is dangerous as fuck. Playoffs are a different animal, and I will say there are times, especially late in the season, where the Magic have looked really bad, and I feel like their inexperience in their youth has showed. I am a little bit nervous that they really don't have any sort of like superstar with playoff experience or really just overall NBA experience going into the playoffs. And the Cavs have a guy like Donovan Mitchell. But at the same time, I know Donovan Mitchell was really bad in the playoffs last season, and he's got a magnifying glass on him because if he doesn't do well, A, he's going to get chirped again, and B, they're probably going to blow it up. So there's a lot of pressure on the Cavs, whereas the Magic are just coming in. They're like, nobody expects us to do shit. So that is kind of a dangerous thing too. It's like a team just playing with no expectations or pressure. So there's two angles here. I think the Cavs win this in 6. And I don't really know how it plays out. Like I like to think, all right, who takes game 1, 2, 3, 4, et cetera, like in a specific order. I really have a tough time seeing Orlando winning one of the first 2 games. Do you think they can sneak one? Right now, the Cavs are favored by 4.5. Saturday, 1 o'clock, first game. Total 206.5. You think the Magic could take one in Cleveland?
I do. And I think that's going to come a lot on the backs of the Magic playing a little different tempo. I think they're going to have to speed up this game a lot. And what I mean by that is they struggle in the half court set a lot. It's a lot of their offense is just kind of like Paolo getting the ball in the block and just chucking the ball up. That's going to be bad for them if that's how this is going to go. I think they're going to take up the fast break a lot. And I do think they can steal one in Cleveland for sure. Like, I'm not that afraid of Cleveland. I'm not.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. If you were to be scared of Cleveland, what are you scared of? Like if Cleveland was to go on a playoff run, what would need to happen?
I'm afraid of Cleveland's bench. They have this kid on the bench, Sam Merrill. Kid's an absolute sharpshooter. And the thing is with a lot of those guys missing times is their bench has got a lot of minutes. So it's going to credit guys like, even though he's starting, like Max Strus is going to be a lot better. Sam Merrill will probably be good. But, I mean, if Donovan Mitchell has the green light, this will probably be over in 5. I'm going to be honest. But I really just don't see it happening. I think the Magic will be gritty in this.
Okay. Yeah. So real quick, Spider under pressure, he'll snap. If they take game 1 in Cleveland, they'll go up 3-1. I don't know about that. 9 ads, geez, sub up, little bro. Cavs got humiliated last year by the Knicks. I do remember that.
It was bad.
Yeah, I had a friend. I have a friend who's a diehard Knicks fan. His first birthday, I put $100 on the Knicks to win that series. And he was not overly confident about it. So that was a W birthday present. Bringing up Sam Merrill is crazy, dude. I'd never heard of that guy in my life.
Dude,
So.
I like Sam Merrill, bro. He's a sharpshooter. Sam Merrill's like the Sam Hauser in Cleveland. He's a sharpshooter.
Interesting. I've never heard of the guy. Where's he from?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
He's literally looks like Sam Hauser and he shoots just like him. So
Okay.
I like Sam Merrill.
All right. Well, I'm very much looking forward to Jonathan Isaac. Hopefully, knock on wood, he stays healthy. Love me a healthy Jonathan Isaac. So I'm fired up for the series. What would be your best bet be? Whether it's like total games or series spread or anything like that.
I took the series game over 5.5, but like what I do think happens, I think it's probably Cavs in 6.
I do too. Over 5.5 in this series is minus
190, and I parlayed it with something else. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Hey, I don't care if you lay juice. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's keep moving. So the next series that I've got up here on DraftKings is the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns. I think you've got some thoughts on this. I feel like you might have some strong thoughts. Somebody does in the Discord or in the group chat. Phoenix Suns are minus 130. They don't have home court. No, they don't have home court. Oh, it's interesting that they're on this column, but maybe that's just what DK does for all favorites on the left. Okay, so the Wolves have home court, and they're the underdogs. Now, do you, right off the bat, before we dive into this, you think this line is suspicious? Do you think it's lower than it should be? You think it's where it should be?
I think it's right.
Okay. So here's my thoughts. I have no investment. My only investment actually is on the the Mavs to win the West and the Magic to win the East, which obviously I know is probably not going to happen, but it's fun. Now, when in season, I like to make a bet on a team, especially after I've watched them, whether it's in person or just on TV. But I went to a Magic Wolves game. And I've never really been a big Wolves guy because I hated the Gobert acquisition, and I'm not a cat guy. Love Anthony Edwards, though. So I go to the game, have a great time. This was actually one where Steak could not make it. He was flying back from the national championship where he won a fucking teacher salary on Michigan. And it was really bad weather, and he couldn't fly in, so he gave me his extra 2 tickets. So I took my mom and my stepdad, and I was like, oh, great. They'll have a nice time. We'll go to the game, blah, blah, blah. Before we even sat down, the Minnesota Timberwolves were up by like 30 points. They ass blasted the Magic. And Anthony Edwards, I think, had the flu that game. He didn't even play that well. It was the fucking Karl Anthony Towns show and Rudy Gobert. They couldn't be stopped. And I was watching the bench. That's what I like to do. I like to watch the benches of teams because, again, I like camaraderie and chemistry for teams.
Energy.
Yeah. Yep. I love that. So I'm watching the bench, and these guys are having a fucking blast. They're loose. They're having fun. They're joking with each other. I really like their coach. I even posted a video about it. David Finch, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Loved him too. Loved how he interacted with the players. Seemed like a loose, like not so serious kind of guy. And I said to myself, this team, it might be legit. And what I did was I actually bet on them a few times straight with the spread. And these fuckers didn't cover. One was against the Bulls where they blew like a 20-point lead. And then one was like minus 11 against the Spurs. And they almost lost. So anyways, I was like, all right, I'm done with the Timberwolves. But what I'm getting at here in a really long-winded way is I am not going to fade the Timberwolves because I will be kicking myself if everything I thought that when I saw them comes to fruition. And they are a problem in the playoffs. So I can't fade the Timberwolves, but I will say I think that Steak and Greg are going to take the Suns. So if you're making a bet in this series, what are you doing?
I'm going to go off what you said first. I agree with everything you said. They're one of the scrappiest teams in the NBA. This team has dog in them for sure, but I think Steak proved a really good point the other day that I didn't even think about. The Suns are starting to remind me a lot about the Warriors last season in the playoffs. Same seed against the Kings. Team that was kind of downwards. They should have not even been a 6 seed. And they won. They beat the Kings. This is starting to feel a lot like that. It really is. I just can't avoid that point.
My only question is the only difference. Yeah, it's a pretty good point. The only difference is because I feel like people are really. I haven't heard anybody talk about Kevin Durant. I have not heard the name Kevin Durant in so long. Is he hurt? Is he playing?
No, I think it's like a lack of motivation thing at the end of the season. Players go through a lot of that. They talk a lot about it, and it's just like I think he's in one of those phases.
Came in here to see Shady Beef yapping about the Twins again, bro. That's all he does. The Orioles are literally going to break this man, and I tried to help him too. Anyways, not to distract or stay on the Suns here. So, yeah, I haven't heard anybody talking about Kevin Durant. I feel like the Suns are being slept on. The only difference that I want to point out is this. Wasn't that the Kings like first time being in the playoffs and like having hosting a home playoff game? Maybe I'm wrong. Whereas the Timberwolves made that Pat Bev not run, but they made it in with him.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But the thing is, too, is like if you want to compare those, I don't think anybody like people still respect the Timberwolves. I just don't think anybody respects the Suns at this point. Like they're not supposed to be a 6 seed, and I think people thought the same about the Warriors last year. So it's just starting to feel a lot like it. I really don't have too much on the series. I'll probably bet it game to game, but the Suns feel a lot like the Warriors last year.
You know what I want to take? Just because, and it sounds like you disagree. Beeman disagrees. Everybody's going to disagree. I want to take the Wolves to just fuck up the Suns. I want to take the Wolves -2.5 series games plus.
That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. I would be shocked if the Timberwolves won in 5. I'd be shocked. That's basically what you're betting.
That is what I'm betting, isn't it? I just did the math on that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But crazy shit happens all the time.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thoughts on Pepe? I already talked about it, Blaine. I can't go backwards. Don't like the K's. I actually convinced myself to go over walks. I'll recap it at the end of the stream. We got 15 more minutes with Fat Girl, so I want to talk NBA. Okay. I thought you had a strong lean on this series, but I'm wrong about that. So my apologies. All right, let's talk Knicks and Sixers. By the way, here are the spreads so people can see what I'm referencing. Sixers -115, Knicks -105. I have said this. I live in New York. I've lived here for almost 11 years now. I've never been a Knicks fan. I am a diehard Magic fan, but I love going to Knicks games. I love the energy. Basketball in the Garden is great. And I said this earlier in the stream. I've never met a Knicks fan I didn't like. Even if they're assholes or obnoxious or whatever, I love the energy for the team, and I love how knowledgeable everyone is. When I went to my first Knicks game, they were playing the Magic, actually. They were like 8-year-old kids sitting next to me, and I forget who it was. Like somebody missed a free throw or something. They were like bitching about the guy's contract, and I'm not even joking. I was like, this is amazing. You go to Magic games and like nobody's really even fucking paying attention. Everybody's looking at Stuff the mascot half the time. So I'm just gonna back up the Knicks here. I watched the Sixers play last night. I don't really think they have that dog in them, although I will say it's impressive they came back and won. Jimmy got hurt, whatever. Can the Knicks win this series? Because I want to bet on it.
Did you look at the series price for this?
Well, I think I just acknowledged it, right? You think it's suspicious that the Sixers are a favorite at -115 and the Knicks are a 2 seed? Is that what you're going to tell me?
No, I want you to go look at the championship odds real quick because I think this is really interesting.
Okay. I don't use DraftKings that often. I'm at Series Prop. Where the fuck do I go for this?
You got to go.
Let me just pull it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
If you want, I'll just tell you it. So we
tell me what it is. Tell me what it is.
The Sixers are plus 1,700 to win the finals. The Knicks are plus 4,000.
Well, okay. Wow, that's a big discrepancy.
Listen. We talk about it all the time, right? Like Vegas teams, New York teams are always going to get respect from Vegas. Plus 14,000 or 4,000 for the Knicks is fucking crazy. Versus a banged up Embiid versus a team that I don't really think anybody was impressed by Philly last night. Sure, Batum had 20. That's not going to get you anywhere. Mm-hmm. But like a banged up Embiid getting plus 1,700 against the Knicks, who look pretty fucking good, I think that's crazy.
I have a thought on this. I think you're right. This is a really good point. And it's unfortunate. This is reminding me of when I was at the bar with Steak before we went to the Barclays, and I was talking about how I wish I had bet Illinois to win it all because they looked great in the first 2 rounds. And I pulled up the odds, and they were 30-1. And he laughed at me. He said, "Bro, Illinois ain't winning shit." That's kind of what it feels like with the Knicks. 40-1.
I don't know. I think people in chat are disagreeing. I just think it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Like it is a lot. And for me, I really thought like last night I was like Knicks in 7 maybe. I really thought the Knicks would win this series. Those prices are kind of just like going to make me bet on it game by game. I don't really know how to feel about that because I think that's a lot of respect for Philly.
I think it is too. I think it's crazy to see a 7 seed favor over a 2 seed, just flat out.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: take away the odds for a second. Basketball brain. You said the Knicks in 7.
It sucks. So I was in the same situation like 2 months ago where I was trying to invest in some futures, and the Knicks were looking at me pretty funny. And I was like, what's going to happen is Thibodeau's just going to keep running his guys in the ground, play them 40 minutes a night against the Trailblazers for no reason. And here I am. I end up being right. Julius Randle's out for the rest of the year. But I still think they have a good fucking team.
Agreed.
I think they have a fucking awesome team. They have great depth. OG Anunoby, I'm going to eat my words on it. He's very good for that team. And Jalen Brunson, his dog just feeds off to the rest of the roster. So basketball brain tells me Knicks. I'm not going to end up doing anything with it.
I think I have a POD in this series. Minus 500 Knicks plus 2.5 series games. Lay it. No, but in all seriousness, the Sixers are not coming into New York and winning. I don't think they're going to win one of the first 2 games.
I really don't fear the Sixers. Embiid's clearly not healthy. I really want to take the Knicks, but I'm just afraid of these odds. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Like, more long-term than not, it's just not going to let me push that button.
Fair enough. I respect that. Also, I will say the 1L Knicks fans have, I don't know if it was Hovey or anybody else, everybody was so sad about trading not RJ Barrett. I thought RJ, talk about dog. RJ Barrett is fucking Tobias Harris 2.0.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett was fine to get rid of, but everybody was so sad about trading Manuel quickly. But OG has been awesome. I think they've been really good since they got him.
They've been really good.
Yeah.
They've been really
Knicks were 3-1 against Philly in the regular season. NBA only played 1 game. Ooh. Go watch Maxey post-game presser. Wouldn't want to fade that. Interesting. Okay. He does scare me. Okay. So maybe I won't go plus 2.5, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just sit back and enjoy it and root for the Knicks because I like the Knicks. I don't really care for Philly right now. All right, couple more series. Let's Knicks fans knew Quick was going to leave and free agent anyway. Oh, smart. Okay. Next one on the board, Nuggets and the Lakers. Nuggets are a fat minus 310 series price. I think in texting with Steak and Greg this morning, they think that this series is going to go 6. Maybe I'm way off here. I think the Nuggets ass blast the Lakers.
This is a tough series. I really don't have much opinion on this, so we don't got to waste too much time. But it's like the Nuggets, beginning of the year, they looked pretty underwhelming. Coming All-Star break, they just look like that powerhouse again. And the break that this team has, like right now, getting all this rest with Jamal Murray. Obviously, Michael Porter probably has some shit going on because of his brother. It's probably Nuggets in 6.
So what I was going to say is this actually looks a little too easy. Nuggets minus 1.5 games is only minus 140.
You really think people want to take a 2-game handicap against the GOAT? People don't want to push that button.
I mean, I love that.
People don't want to push that button, I'm telling you. Especially with, smart people trying to fade them against the Pelicans that, LeBron doesn't want to play them. I don't think it's easy.
I think the Lakers are going to get fucking wrecked, is what I think.
Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying though. Okay, we can move on. 2 more series to talk about here, and we are running out of time. The next one up is this is the one I want to actually talk about the most. The Clippers and the Mavericks. So full transparency, I have been a Clippers guy for the last couple of years. I love Kawhi. I had the Raptors 7-1 when they won the championship against the Warriors. Love Kawhi Leonard, even though he's a little bit of a strange dude. And so it goes to the Clippers. I don't think I invested in him in year 1, but last year I had 2 units on him to win the championship. Obviously that did not happen, but he got hurt. He wasn't in the playoffs. Obviously it's a big fucking blow because I think he's one of the best players in the NBA. The Clippers still battled, if I remember correctly, in that playoff series. Was it against the Suns? Maybe I forget who it was against. Does that sound right? Anyways, doesn't matter.
I forgot, to be honest.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is this. I'm on the Mavericks this year. I took the Mavericks 15-1 to win the West. At one point for a very small period of time, Kyrie Irving was one of my favorite basketball players. I loved when he left Cleveland and went to take on Boston. I hated what he did in Boston, how he's such a little bitch about everything. So I was like, all right, Kyrie is no longer my favorite player. But all of that aside, just playing the game of basketball, I absolutely love Kyrie Irving. Luka is a fucking dog. I didn't really know how these two guys were going to complement each other, but I like that they got year one out of their belt. I think it was really embarrassing that they like tanked the playing or to not go into the playoffs last year, some weird shit. But they come in this year, and I think they made some really good trade deadline moves, like Gafford, Lively, etc. So I'm on the Mavs. I'm not going to back out. I'm not going to hedge anything. Not that there really is a hedge. Not going to bet against them is my point. But let me say this. I'm very scared. I hate this matchup. I hate going against the Clippers because let's be honest, the Clippers, kind of like the Cavs, what are they going to do if they get knocked out of the first round this year? What are they going to do? Now, I know Kawhi apparently is already injured. They got to be done with this experiment if that shit ain't working. I'm terrified. The Mavericks are minus 125 to win the series. What are your thoughts?
I'm getting cold feet on the Mavs. Like these past couple 72 hours, it's like every smart person I know loves the Mavs, man, and it's driving me insane because it's like I thought the Clippers were going to be trendy. It's like up until the season, everybody was talking about Clippers championship futures, stuff like that. It's like everybody loves the Mavs now, and it came out of nowhere. So that definitely scares me. I do think it goes to 7. I think this is also a very hard series to see how it goes because the status of Kawhi is completely unknown. Nobody knows, right? Like the Mavs opened plus 115 to win the series. Now they're minus 125. And I think that's Kawhi related. Like the beat writers are talking about it. Ty Lue basically isn't telling anyone shit, so it's hard. It's really hard. Like, would you be shocked if the Mavs go up 2-0 and then Kawhi comes back and here we are tied up 2-2? I wouldn't. So
No.
I don't know what's going to happen here. Probably goes to 7. That's what I bet. Game 7 plus 200. But this is a weird series. I'm praying the Mavs, bring it out, but it's tough.
Yeah, you want to know this actually might be my favorite bet of the NBA playoffs is this series over 5.5 games. It's very juicy at minus 195, but I can't see either team going down easy. You know, Luka and Kyrie are starving to make a playoff run. You know, the whole team is, especially with the moves and how they've been playing. And like I said, you know, the Clippers are fucking desperate too because they're done after this. In my opinion, they're done. You might have the worst NBA taste ever. Snacks, go fuck yourself. What is this? I literally said I loved him for like fucking 3 days. Okay, wait 1 second. 1 game to go to OT and Nuggets Lakers is plus 200. That's an interesting bet. Exactly. Just pair it with Denver. Oh yeah, you can parlay these things. I forgot. All right, so you like this to go to 7. I like the over series games. That might be a 5-unit play for me. I think they're. I think they're gonna both these teams are gonna bang. All right, last one on here. We've got the Bucks and the Pacers. The Bucks and Pacers at minus 110 with no Giannis. Is that confirmed?
Confirmed.
So the Pacers have home court. Is that correct, Fat Girls? Do you know?
Trying to find no, they do not. The Bucks are at home.
Okay, the Bucks are at home. What do you think about this line? Is this right?
I think it's fair, but I still think the Bucks win in 5 or 6.
Oh, you think the Bucks make light work of the Pacers?
I think the Bucks dog walk them.
Really?
Yeah.
So, and from a basketball angle, what's your take? I mean, Middleton, Dame, Brook Lopez.
There's so many different things that you could put into it. If you want to talk basketball brain, I'll just go off pure revenge narrative. Damian Lillard is going to remember what happened in the play-in when the Indiana Pacers sent him home and he hit a celly on him. He's going to remember that shit. Second of all, they're going to remember that they're 5-1 this year against them, including the play-in where they lost. And I'm not a Pacers guy. I think their defense still sucks. And I'm not afraid about Doc Rivers in this series. Like, we still got Chris Middleton, who was averaging 23 last year in the playoffs. We still have Bobby Portis, who was absolutely dog walking when Giannis was out. I think Dame just puts them in a blender, man. People forget, like, yes, it's a scary button to push because, like nobody really respects the Bulls this year, or not the Bulls, the Bucks. Dame literally sent Oklahoma City into a rebuild that one year where, the Paul George shit happened. So if you want to doubt the Bucks, I think this is a big Dame series.
Wow. Okay. I respect that take. I've been a big Dame guy. Didn't really love what I saw from him for the majority of the season this year. But I'm okay to back him and put the team on his back, essentially. But I agree. I was a big Middleton fan. The one Bucks, I guess, angle I have on this team was I really like the move for Drew Holiday. And now that he's gone, I don't know what to think of him. I took them live in the Sun series to win it all when they were down. But I got to tell you, I was terrified because the Suns did not go down easy. But I don't really know what to think anymore. But the one thing is I agree. I do value Chris Middleton. I think he can be a problem. Wow. So you like that one easy, -110. That's got to be a good bet for you then. You're just going to take you're not going to overthink it. Okay. All right, Fat Girls, well, it's almost noon. Just a recap real quick, though. Cavs Magic, you think this game goes 7?
Over 5.5, and I think it goes Cavs in 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cavs in 6. My bad. Suns Wolves, you did not have a strong lean on. I am not going to touch anything in here. I like the Wolves.
I'm good, but if I had to, I would bet the Suns.
Okay, fair enough. I'm on an island there, by the way. Everybody says, not everybody, as in like the public. I mean the people I know. You, Beeman, Steak and Greg, all like the Suns there. Sixers, Knicks. My heart's with the Knicks. And what was your take on that again? I'm sorry. The line weird.
Basketball brain says Knicks. Line say Sixers.
Got it. I respect that take very much. Nuggets, Steak, and Greg thinks that this series goes 6. I say the Nuggets make light work of them. -1.5 games for the Nuggets is -140. What would be your bet on this?
I think Nuggets win in 6.
Okay.
Probably like a -1.5. Something like that.
Mavs Clippers, favorite bet for me of the NBA playoffs round 1 might be a 5-unit bet is the over -9, over 5.5 games -195. Gave my reasonings. I think both teams are very desperate. Nobody wants to go home after round 1. And your favorite bet in this series would be what?
Over 5.5 games and game 7 +200.
Oh, I like that. That's a good sprinkle. And then the Bucks Pacers, I had 0 read in this series. Maybe I was overvaluing or respecting the Pacers a little bit too much. You like the Bucks light work?
Bucks in 6 max.
I love it. All right, man. Well, I'm going to shut it down. Thank you very much for hopping on and making the time. We really appreciate your contributions to NBA and whatnot. So thank you very much.
W's in chat. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate you.
Fat Girls, as always, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you to Fat Girls. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I saw we went over 100 viewers there on Twitch for a minute. All right, Beeman, thank you for your contributions as well in chat. Everybody else, I saw you guys in here. I'm going to shut it down. Do we like the new start time, by the way? 10:30 to 12. 10:30 to 12. Hugh Walnuts, W -200 play of the playoffs. Hey. Don't fear the juice. Don't fear the reaper. Okay? You ain't got to take it. You ain't got to take it. If it's a winner, it's a winner. Okay? I like to win. You got to pay a steep price. You know what I mean? I'll find a plus price bet that I'll probably sprinkle on, but not that. W the Booty Goon. Thank you, brother. Raise. DJ, listen, I'll give you a quick recap for you. And get in the Discord while you're at it, please. YouTube chatter chirping is insane. Hey, I love the YouTube chatters. Got a pair for it? No, I don't have a pair for it. Ooh, maybe the Nuggets. -1.5. C-Dub with a new follow, 198-72014. Angels reverse run line. Shut the fuck up, Shamway. I'm going to go Pepiot over 1.5 walks. The reason being the bullpen's depleted. Pepiot's going to have to pitch well. And if the Angels are smart, they should be very patient and work the pitch count. So I think he's going to get into some 3-2 counts. I think he's going to walk some batters. But up until thinking that, though, and talking it out in the Discord or in the chat, I thought Pepiot was going to fucking deal. That's what I thought. Also, I'm going Curtis Mead to get a hit. -195. Another -195 play. Hugh Walnuts is fucking is tossing and turning. He feels sick. He can't believe these juicy ass plays. All right, that's all I got. Kind of like the game under. Yep. Oh no, I like the Giants. I was going to go Giants run line and square up, but I do think it's going to be a tight game. The over feels contrarian. And I like contrarian overs. Hit one yesterday with the Phillies. All right, ladies and gents, I don't mind rating you or rating somebody. Let's see who we got here. Pitcher list. No, I don't know. Pitcher. I'll send you over to Owner's Box. Hey, let's go to Owner's Box and let's say Dalton Varsho. You all, that's all right. Hugh, tomorrow I want you to come in here and give me your best NBA playoff bet and we'll compare. Okay. Let's rate. Oops, what the fuck? No, we gotta say Judgment Day. Oh yeah, Judgment Day. Do that. That's right, because they were at the game. And that's what we gotta do. Owners Box Sports. Great call. God damn it. Raid Owners Box Sports. Is that it? All right. Judgment Day. They were at the game. Johnny G was chirping Judge, and then he hit the go ahead 2-run. I don't know if it was a double or a single or whatever. All right, going to Owner's Box. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. NHL newsletter will be out tomorrow. Best bets, and we'll talk NHL tomorrow on stream and have Javon on. All right, peace. Thank you again, Fat Girls, and everybody else. I almost said contributed. Take it easy, guys. Peace.